Hey, Gary Bernier from the Business Growth Guys here. And one of the most important things you can know is about your customer. Who is your ideal prospect? And, what do they want from you? One of the ways that you can get some insights with your website around your ideal prospect is to make sure you have the demographics feature enabled in your analytics. On my screen, I'm in the admin section for my site, and I've clicked on the property settings. And down here under advertising features, it says enable demographics and interest reports. I don't know why the default for this isn't on. It would be great if it was. And you do have to turn it on here in the admin setting in order to be able to use what I'm going to show you next in the report section. So make sure you turn on the demographics. You click the button to on, and then you're going to hit the save button at the bottom. And then from there, your system will start recording the demographic information of your visitors. So I'm going to flip over to the reporting. I've had this turned on for some time. So I'm under the audience tab on the left, demographics and overview. And you can see the age. So I'm not appealing, this website, my soft skills team building website's not appealing to the 18 to 24 crowd. And that's okay. 25 to 34 all the way up to 54, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And a few people, nearing retirement. This would be your true senior manager looking at the site. So yes, that's my demographic curve. And then it's broken out between female and male, and the majority of my audience is female. So it's good for me to know that most people visiting my website are female. It needs to appeal that way. Now, the other thing that you can look at is under interests, you can take a look at the overview. You can also break these out into affinity, in market, and they'll break this out. I like the overview. So there are women who are movie lovers, TV lovers, travel buffs. If I was going to advertise someplace, these people also look at employment. They also book travel. And they also look at employment and career counseling services. So if you think about it, an HR person is involved in employment. They're involved in booking travel. Sometimes they're involved in that. And then you've got the career counseling aspect of it, right? Same with the travel and air, that sort of fits into that. But then you get the other categories. They're interested in arts and entertainment. So this is what they do. This is their outside of work stuff. In market is their work stuff, and then this is just them. So it gives you an idea of who you're appealing to, and you may tune your website and your web content a little bit more to the demographic that's visiting it. And this may reaffirm or validate that you're actually reaching the audience that you were thinking you were reaching with your website. So I hope that helps you. This section, the demographics, was turned on under reporting. The first time you go in, analytics will ask you to turn that on, but you need to turn it on in the admin section first, then come back to the reporting section and turn it on over here. And you need to let some time go by to collect the data so that you can see this. I'm looking at my 2016 data. You need to let this run for a little bit to get a really good map of what's going on with your site. Anyways, there's your little tip for analytics today, how to use some demographic information to tune your site. Subscribe to the channel or visit the channel and see the other videos that I put together, the other tips that are there for you, and best of luck with your online marketing.